Hi everyone, it's Scarlette. Happy Thursday vlog day. Welcome to my channel. As you can see, it's a little bit threadbare and lacking in videos. This is my very first vlog, so you'll have to bear with me because I essentially have no idea what I'm doing. So this might go very well, or this might be literally the last time you ever see my face. For those of you that don't know me, hello, my name is Scarlette Stone. I am an aspiring writer currently working on my first novel called His Blue Eyes. His Blue Eyes is a young adult fiction about a teenager running from the ghosts of his past while coming to grips with the unknown future, and learning that there's more to life than heartache, mistakes, and fighting inner demons. Love can be an option too, if he first learns to love and accept himself. Ta-da! I've been working on His Blue Eyes since about 2014, and after a great many ups and downs, I decided that this was the year that I was going to get it done. And I thought, what better way than marking my progress than plastering it all over the internet? That way, all you lovely people get to see my successes and my failures. Joy. I've started several accounts on the social media front, including Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. All those links are listed below if you want to check them out. As well, I am in the process of launching my very own website. Link is not listed below, obviously. Yet. This being my very first video, I wanted to talk about something that I recently started doing. This year being the year, I wanted to try something new. Quarterly goals. I've always had a hard time with goals. Either I would make too many and scold and belittle myself when I couldn't accomplish them and feel like a big fat failure. Or I would not make enough and I would feel bored and really unchallenged. And not only that, I couldn't seem to figure out the timing. 1 month was not enough time, and yet 6 months was way too much, and once again I would lose motivation to even try. So far, 3 months seems to be going very well, and I've only done one set, and yet I've noticed that I've been far more successful than I have since 2014. I have my goals everywhere, on my phone, in my journal, on my computer. Basically, they're everywhere. Big friendly reminders staring at me in my face. This being my first attempt at quarterly goals, I made some ground rules for myself. 1. Aim for about 10 to 15 goals per quarter. 2. If I completed at least half of them, that was a win. And vice versa, if I failed half of them, that was a big fat fail whale. Wah, wah. Number 3. I had to at least attempt all of them, even if I didn't follow through. That way, I could see where my priorities were and make references for future quarterly goals. Alright, without further ado, here are my quarterly goals from January to March. Number 1, finish fanfic by February 1st. That's a lot of F's in that one sentence. I did this one. That was my final fanfic from my DeviantArt career. I'm officially retired from the fanfiction network, and I'm moving on to things that I can hopefully publish in the future. On a side note, do you want to know what my fandom is? I'll give you a hint. Heads up, no block castles were harmed in the making of this awesome shirt. Number 2, begin writing His Blue Eyes manuscript again. Well, that's a big fat failure. I totally did not do this one, which is kind of ironic considering His Blue Eyes and finishing it is like the driving point of my entire writing career. What is life? Number 3, print out and revise the His Blue Eyes outline. Shazam! There it is in all its beautiful, berry-stained, tear-stained outline glory. That was not very fun to do, but I did it. I realized that there was a lot of plot holes in my manuscript, and I figured since I was in a raging hiatus that spans several years, the best way to start was by going through what I have already done. This opened my eyes to a great many things. I do not regret it, but it sucked out a little bit of my soul. Number 4, solidify and revise your outline for your next work in progress. I did this one. I kind of did this one. I'm doing it anyways. I got this one. The reason why I'm a little bit conflicted is because, yes, I did spend an entire evening going through my next work in progress, currently labeled The Hunt, and I revamped the entire outline. I stripped it bare and I started rebuilding it. I shouldn't be counting this as a win because technically speaking, I only spent one evening on it before I promptly realized that I cannot multitask between two work in progress. I only have one slot available in my brain for works in progress, and currently His Blue Eyes needs to be in that slot. The hunt understands. 5. Work out 3 times a week, mainly cardio based, because Lord knows I hate strength training. I did this one. I started it a little bit later in my quarterly goals timeline, about February, but I started doing this. Number 6, eating better and tracking my diet. I did this one. It's been awful. I am attempting to kind of change my life by eating healthier and monitoring what's going in my body. It's been a terrible experience, but I am noticing results, so I will keep going with my fitness pal and seeing where this awful journey takes me. Number 7, read at least 2 novels. I did this one so hard because not only did I read 2 or 3, I read 4. Go me, I'm amazing. I read In a Dark, Dark Wood, Girl on a Train, Go Ask Alice, and The Mermaid's Secret. Besides Girl on a Train and In a Dark, Dark Wood, which had very similar genres, each of these was unique in its own beautiful, interesting way. I totally recommend them. They were all relatively easy, short reads. It took me only a couple days to read each of them. Couldn't put them down. Number 8, go on a date with Kale once a week. If you guys don't know, Kale is my mean squeeze. I've been with him since about 2008, married to him since about 2014. Out of all of the people on this planet, he is probably the one I hate the least. So Kale is a priority in my life. He comes before my work, no questions asked. We have done this goal. Granted, we have been so busy since the move and getting our lives back on track and working and everything that sometimes these dates consist of us grabbing Subway, coming back to the house and watching movies, promptly falling asleep because we're so exhausted by the day. Number 9, create a write-off day about once a week. I did this one. Granted, just like my working out schedule, I started this one a little bit late in the quarterly goal timeline, but I have consistently put off one day a week where I'm doing nothing but writer-oriented things. So that includes beta reading, that includes blogging, that includes writing, checking out my outline, checking out my news feeds, and my social media pages. Number 10, begin planning finances again. I did this one, granted not as well as I would have wanted. With the move and trying to get my life back on track, I've sort of lost focus of what my savings is doing and everything. So this goal was mainly just to try to get my mind back to money-oriented things and just being aware of what's in my savings, how much money I'm spending, and just so that I'm more conscious of what my wallet is doing or lack thereof. And that's it. Those were my goals. If you noticed, I completed 9 out of 10, so I would say that's a win. And with that, we move on. Here are my goals for April to June. Number 1, go on a date with Kale once a week. Number 2, read 4 novels. Number 3, work out 3 times a week. Number 4, eat healthier and track your diet, because I hate myself. Number 5, launch your website. Guys, I'm so close. I'm probably actually going to be able to accomplish this goal in the next couple days. I'm so excited, also very scared, but really excited. Number 6, finish the first draft of His Blue Eyes. This is a huge goal, and honestly, I hope I can do it, but I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't. And I know that is probably a pretty pessimistic way of looking at things, but considering it's been ages since I've actually actively written it. Number 7, begin editing the first draft of His Blue Eyes. Number 8, work on building up my online presence. Number 9, join a writing community in Kamloops. I've actually already done this one. I did this way back in November of 2016. I have yet to go to any meetings yet because apparently I hate people and leaving my house. Number 10, create a write-off day once a week. Number 11, continue to blog once a week. Number 12, finish revamping my His Blue Eyes outline. I've already done this one. Number 13, cook 3 meals a week. That is hilarious. I'm not going to be able to finish this one because Lord knows I hate cooking, and God bless Kale because he puts up with my lack of cooking skills. Number 14, journal more. Try to aim for about once a week. Number 15, spring clean the absolute crap out of my house. Number 16, look into appropriate vlogging equipment because this is not working. And there you have it. Those are my goals from April to end of June. I will keep everyone posted to see how I'm doing, but I would love to hear from you as well. I would love to hear what goals you had for your first quarter and what you have going on for your second quarter. You can post in the comments below. You can message me on Tumblr or Twitter. With that said, I post new blogs every Thursday. If there's something you want me to talk about or discuss, please message me or be sure to tweet me at Scarlette Stone. Until next time, happy writing. Bye guys.